When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet, will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? Darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. And baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. And I'm thinking about how people fall in.
Yes. Yeah, ready for the summer, girl, your hair look killer. See your body getting bigger, but your waist looks slimmer. And I hope it's still with you when your hair get thinner. I ain't gotta work it out, I know I'm onto a winner. And I love it when I see you sing a song in the mirror. When you play your favorite records where there ain't no filler. Chicka chai, chicka shot, DJ Dilla. Now I'm on the right track, went from a train to a limo. Now we on the right track. Yeah, you should know me back in college, now I got it like that. Could've gotten sidetracked, now I'm back on my feet. If I hadn't achieved, would you pack up and leave? Now you're scratching on me like we're Adam and Eve. Nigga remix to ignition in the back of the Jeep. She like the hoop but she don't know the words. She know I love her even if I never say the words.
You are something I can't replace. You made my heart beat. You make me stronger. I'm not letting go. I'm not letting go. You are something I can't replace. You made my heart beat. You make me stronger. I'm not letting go. I'm not letting go. Oh, oh, oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we proceed, Shaun and Cheryl may proceed on stage. Shaun and Cheryl, sorry, may proceed to the stage for the cake cutting. Yeah.
Someday,
immediately after the cake cutting, we'll have the pop up the champagne.
when the world is cold, I will feel the
Ready? Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1. Give them a round of applause.
and the way you look tonight.
Okay. All right. The champagne after this.
You're lovely with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft.
Wow, that was quick. All right,
There's
congratulations.
nothing for me but to love you and the way you look tonight. With each word, your tenderness grows, tearing my fears apart. And that laugh that wrinkles your nose, it touches my
All right.
foolish heart. Lovely, never ever change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't
Thank you,
please
Shaun and Cheryl.
arrange it? 'Cause I love you.
All right. Thank you, Shaun and Cheryl. You may proceed to your table.
Tinggi gunung Kinabalu, tinggi dekat di kundasan. Banyak sayur boleh pilih-pilih. Apa guna pergi luar negeri, naikin balu, hati saya rindu. Sumandak-sumandak pun ramai menunggu, menari-nari lenggang sumayang. Sekali melihat melepak kulitnya, saya jatuh cinta. Saya sayang Kinabalu. Keamatan pesta bulan 5, saya sayang kita pergi tamu, jalan tanpa ruli, hati saya rindu. Kinabalu dekat di kundasan. Banyak sayur boleh pilih-pilih. Apa guna pergi luar negeri, naik Kinabalu, hati saya rindu. Sumandak-sumandak pun ramai menunggu, menari-nari lenggang sumayang. Sekali melihat melepak kulitnya, saya jatuh cinta. Saya sayang Kinabalu. Keamatan pesta bulan 5, saya sayang kita pergi tamu, jalan tanpa ruli, hati saya rindu. Sayang kita pergi tamu, jalan tanpa ruli, hati saya rindu. Sumandak-sumandak pun ramai menunggu, menari-nari lenggang sumayang. Sekali melihat melepak kulitnya, saya jatuh cinta. Saya sayang Kinabalu. Keamatan pesta bulan 5, saya sayang kita pergi tamu, jalan tanpa ruli, hati saya rindu. Sayang kita pergi tamu, jalan tanpa ruli, hati saya rindu. Sayang kita pergi tamu, jalan tanpa ruli, hati saya rindu. Thank you.
Terima kasih kepada MC kita pada hari ini. But for tonight is different from other speeches that I have made. But in hari ini, I have to make a speech in English. Boleh kan? Okay. And it's actually, I've discussed with my wife the last few days. I said, you have to put this one in my speech today. So it sounds like this. Good evening, Datu-Datu, Datin-Datin, friends and families. We thank each and every one of you, especially the father and the mother of the groom, Mr. and Mrs. Stephen Bolter, who come all the way from Britain. Thank you. Although I know that there's some problem, right? Yeah. But I don't tell you everybody here. But it's okay. Yang penting itu that we are together here tonight. I'm sorry that I'm speaking partly Malay, but you ask Shaun later on what it means. Thank you. For Mrs. Stephen Bolter, the evening for attending, yeah, I really thank you, attending the wedding reception dinner of Cheryl and Shaun Bolter. As a father of the bride, it is customary for the father to say his word, and here I am. Yang orang-orang kita ini pahamnya, kan? Jangan bilang saya menembirang. Kadang-kadang di kampung ini dia bilang, Datu ini orang putih sudah. Mantang-mantang ada menantu orang putih, mau orang putih sudah. Tapi saya sebenarnya menghormati saudara-saudara sekalian, sebab kamu juga paham bahasa Inggris, bukan? Yang kita punya tetamu ini tidak paham bahasa Melayu. Itu saya akan cakap bahasa Inggris. Boleh kan? Dengan izin. Terima kasih. Saya pergi paragraf kedua lah. Ya. As a father of the bride, it is customary for the father to say his words. And here I am. I've given numerous speeches of all kind. Ini dulu saya pun penceramah juga, Pak. Macam-macam lah. Tapi kurang tembirang. Semuanya fakta. Ya. All kind, but the most significant and vital speech is tonight on our daughter's wedding reception. Cheryl Elron to Shaun David Bolter. And I'm going to give it with a pinch of love and salt. Cheryl Elron is our eldest daughter and a kaka to all her 4 siblings and plays her kaka role to these days. Okay, maybe for those who doesn't speak Malay, kakak here means in my speech today is referring to my eldest daughter who is taking care of her sibling while her mother is away from home. Okay? Jangan terlalu serius lah. Ya. Ini sudah kena wine ini sudah. White wine in hari ini. Okay? But tonight, let not be serious. Okay? Di mana sudah saya itu? I lost the paragraph of my speech today. But it's okay. I think your people, kamu orang punya paham juga ini. Okay. Cheryl took care of her sisters and brothers and was a second mother to them while their mothers, Datin Maria, was away out of town due to work. She was particularly close to her only brother. si Jordan sana ini, they are very far apart, about 17 years. Ini mencari laki-laki Pak ini. Itulah dia punya jarak itu jauh sekali. Ya. Mencari laki-laki lah kunun. Bukan kunun, yang fakta Pak ini sekarang ini. Okay. To honey brother, our youngest child Jordan, as she was always there with him, and Jordan would cling to her when he was a baby. Si Jordan ini karena manja Pak ini. Okay. Tuna dia sebelah itu sana. Okay. Yeah. Although he's di apa nama paling penghabisan ini, tapi dia yang paling besar. Although he's the youngest, but he's the biggest in the family now. I think he's about 6 feet. Berapa Jordan? You stand up. Look at him. Yeah. Untuk pengetahuan sama, he always tell me what to do. Bukan saya yang kasih tahu dia apa yang mau dibuat, dia yang mau kasih tahu saya apa yang saya mau buat, Pak. But I always share with ideas with him, and some of his ideas are actually practical. Kadang-kadang kita dengar juga orang-orang muda kan. Okay. Okay, now I'm referring to Cheryl now. Cheryl was a quiet girl in her growing up days and swept through her school days without hesitation and disappointment. She graduated with degree in finance from University of Institute of Technology Mara, or is also known as UITM, and immediately got a job in the finance institution upon her graduation. Prior to her transfer and promotion to Kuala Lumpur, she was the branch manager of M-Bank Kenyao and later Kudat. She is currently the center manager of private banking, M-Bank Kuala Lumpur, and take care of 22 branches on her appointment. Something to be proud of lah. Bukan bilang mau tambirang, but jarang-jarang juga kita punya orang ini kan. Rarely. You know, people from here, even Sabah, I would say, that it's really that we get that such an appointment. We are not here bilang macam tambirang, but we're still proud of her. We are definitely honored of her achievement, proud of the woman she has become. She has also won a number of achievements in the bank that she has worked with over the years. Today we are also equally proud to welcome Shaun David Bolte to the family. We are definitely, yeah. Tapi macam dia tua dari siapa ini kan habis dia botak. Jangan kasih tahu dia lah. Shaun, I was just telling them that I got more hair than you. But I said it's okay. Even though I said I have a son-in-law who is look older than me, but younger than me in age. Terima kasih, thank you. Today we are equally proud to welcome Shaun David Bolte to the family. We are definitely proud to have a son-in-law, and he will definitely be an older son to us, an abang. Abang means here elder brother lah. To all of Cheryl's siblings. We first met Shaun almost 2 years ago in our home in Keningau, and was not shocked to see him, as Cheryl had already told us a bit about Shaun, but I was actually asking myself, can he accept Cheryl, whose hometown is a kampung, and a kampung environment? However, he was well tested, and this was seen in traditional wedding we had last weekend in Kampung Bia, Keningau. He passed with flying colors. Yeah. Bukan B lagi, bukan A plus. Yeah. Dia minum lebih dari saya lagi. Saya jam 10 sudah mabuk. Dia kasih silap bawat. You stop drinking about what time that we had last weekend, Shaun? 12? Yeah, late. Very much later. Yeah. Jadi kita salut sama dia. Kalau kita bilang mau tes itu, dia pas lah. Kalau ilmu murid pun dia pas juga itu. Yeah. Now we are looking forward to a grandchildren. And hope we will not be kept waiting. Okay? No, we still be here. I'll tell you now. Actually, my families, my friends, and my relatives are expecting, yeah, something special. See? I didn't even say the word, they're already coughing somewhere there. Yeah. Okay, so don't keep us waiting. Okay, Shaun? Yeah. They are hoping that a British mixed with a murut will come out somewhere here. Boleh kan? Ini yang kita harap-harap. This that we are hoping for from you and Cheryl. Okay, now come the advice. Ini kita punya nasihat ini. Now come the advice. Ching, ching, ching. Yeah. So I was telling that in Maria that, okay, you drafted a speech based on our experience. Yeah. We have lived together for so long. Yeah. We have raised 5 children, and that speech should be based on that. Yeah. So this is how we come out with speech. You saw Shaun and Cheryl, please listen carefully. So when we tell you something, that means it is for your own good, not for our own good. Okay? And those who are, yang baru mau kawin itu pun mau dengar juga lah. Kan? Jangan tak dengar. Okay. Be true to each other, always. Share your joys and burdens. Love much and laugh much. Be each other's best friend. So today, your friends and family surround you as you begin something new and marvelous. You will have your glory days, and you will have your sad days. However, if you have each other, you will have all you need. Cling to each other, communicate with each other, and make each other number one. Bukan number 2 tau, number 1. Nomor 1 ba? In your lives. Ini penting. Kadang-kadang kita ini bikin bini kita nomor 2 pula. Ini masalah ini. So you make your wife is number 1. So ask Cheryl to you, Shaun. She must make you as number 1. Nobody else. Number 1 and only. I think they forgot to say it here about only. Okay? With these tools, you'll have a successful marriage. So trust us. Trust our advice and believe us. With all our heart, we offer you our congratulations and warmest wishes as you begin the latest adventure life has to offer. May God continue to bless Sharon and Shaun and grant them safety, love, and happiness all the days of their lives. Terima kasih and terima kasih. Thank you. Itu sajalah. Saya mengharapkan itu when he didn't speak on our behalf, my behalf. Thank you. Good luck, Shaun. Cheryl.
Thank you, Datu. It was indeed a meaningful speech. Thank you.
First of all, congratulations to Cheryl and Shaun on their wedding. We are so absolutely delighted that they're married, and so proud of both of them. To all the people who've said hello to me and given me their names, and I've forgotten them, I do apologize. I can't remember my wife's name sometimes, so it's a bit difficult, but 30 years on, I'll be able to remember them. Cheryl, you looked so lovely when you came down the aisle. Absolutely fabulous. I just think that my son's very, very lucky to have met you. Shaun, you didn't look too bad either. You know, you scrub up quite well. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to read my notes, but there we are. I'm absolutely thrilled to welcome Cheryl to the Bota family. She is such a wonderful lady and so bright and bubbly and wonderful. I'm so proud to be part of your life now. I tried to think about things to say about Shaun, and he paid me a bribe today, and I can tell you now the bribe is paid. So I'm not going to tell any nasty stories about you, Shaun, other than to say that I'm extremely proud of you. You mean so much to me, and I'm very, very proud. You're a great young man, although the guy at the church didn't know whether you were young or slightly older, but I think that to me, you're just my young boy. I'd just like to say that I'm so proud of being here as part of the ceremony and seeing everything that's happened here. I just wish you both the best of luck in life, and that you look after each other and treasure each other. Thank you very much.
My writing's upside down. I really need my glasses on. Okay, first of all, who ordered the rain today? Okay. Thank God we didn't have a garden wedding. Okay, first of all, though, pleasantries. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, Datuk, Dato, Datin and Datin, friends and family, boys and girls. Okay, welcome to our wedding. Where are we? Sorry, as you can see, it's a bolter trait. We don't know where we are. Okay, anyway. On these rare occasions where we have these wedding speeches, this is a chance for us all to be able to talk about the ones we hold dear to our chest, the ones we love the most. So I would like to dedicate the next minute or so to the people I care about the most, the bar staff. Okay, where are they? Okay, I was joking there. But this is an English type speech, okay, and I hope you can all understand me. And I would also like you all to have something in your glasses, because I'm going to be doing a few toasts as I'm talking here. And with each toast, I would like you all to stand up, and then afterwards you can all sit down again. I'm going to raise this microphone. Okay. Dad, you've shrunk. Okay, so again, please have something in your glasses, and when we have a toast, please stand up, sit down. Dad, I know you have a dodgy knee. There is a doctor on the table at table 1. Okay, if you have any problems, please shout, he'll come running. Okay, as with all occasions like this as well, there's quite often people that aren't here that we would like to be here. For instance, there's 2 of Cheryl's sisters that unfortunately aren't here today. And also as well, there's people that we love and dear from our families and friends that have also that we've lost in our lives today. And that, so the first toast I would like to ask you to stand, and that with myself and Cheryl, is to those who are gone but not forgotten. So, gone but not forgotten. Okay, thank you. So you can all sit down again now. There's going to be a few of these. So, Right, on to you lot now. I called you the rabble when I was trying to sort out this table plan for everybody to sit. It's been fun organizing this wedding, I can assure you not. Okay, but I'm very pleased you're all here today. So what I would like to do, and get this out of the way first and foremost, is on behalf of my wife and I, okay, we welcome you to our wedding. Okay, it means an absolute heartfelt amount to us both, and that you've all made this effort to be here today. We've got people that have traveled all the way across Sabah to be here, and traveling across Sabah isn't the easiest of feats with the roads here, the conditions at the moment. Okay, thank you very much. We've got people that have traveled internationally to be here, and again, thank you very much for making the effort. So, what I'd like to do now is to thank Cheryl's parents, and I will call them their first names, Elron and Maria. Thank you very much, and I want to say thank you for raising a somewhat beautiful, delightful, wonderful daughter, but also very stubborn at times. Okay, and also thank you very much for allowing me to have her hand in marriage. Okay, it means the world to me. I was slightly scared actually meeting you at the first time, I will admit. The reason being is that when I first met Cheryl, I wasn't really sure where she was from. She didn't look Chinese, she didn't look Malay. I said, "Where are you from?" She said, "I'm actually Marut." I said, "I have no idea what that is." Okay, so I quickly went back home, got the Google, Marut. Out came this history, this wonderful history about the Marut culture, the tribal people from the mountains, and the headhunters. I was like, what? What am I getting myself into? And it said to meet the bride's father, I have to present a head. So my first meeting, I was slightly apprehensive. Okay, but thankfully, and that headhunting is a bygone era, but there are two more daunting tasks that have taken their place. One is karaoke, and the second is tapai. Okay, and I want you to all experience this later. It's a wonderful rice wine drink, and it's only slightly alcoholic, I promise you. Also as well, I have to say, and that with any new father-in-law, I've realized the best way to bond is to crash his car. Unfortunately, on Tuesday this week, I crashed his car, and it was his dream Land Cruiser. So I do really apologize. It's not the best way to build relations, but thankfully he's forgiven me, and thankfully it's all back together again in one piece. And also one final thank you, and that was allowing us to host the traditional Marut ceremony at your residence in Kinningham. It was an amazing experience. We have a video that we'll show you later. Again, it was an eye-opening experience, to say the least. And I've never seen as much beer drank in my life. Okay, you guys are amazing people and amazing drinkers, and I don't know where it all goes. But okay, I hope you can do the same tonight. I'm looking forward to carrying on. Okay, but thank you very much again for the Marut ceremony. So I can't let tonight go also without talking about my parents. Unfortunately, my mother's not here tonight, but I do have my father, and I also have my stepmother, Meg. Okay, I haven't always been this dashing, handsome, intelligent, athletic, wonderful son who's slightly modest. Okay, it was actually these people that created me along the way. They've been there for me through thick and thin. I have to say it's mostly been thick, and that I've been a troublesome son, I can assure you. I was the number one naughty boy. If there was anybody climbing a tree, getting stuck, falling off, breaking bones, it was me. But they were always there for me, okay? And without that, I wouldn't be who I am today, and I do hope that I've done you proud. That's right, only another 10 sheets to go. So, anyway, as I was saying, and that without our parents, and that mine and Cheryl's, neither of us would be here today. So the next toast I would like you to all stand for is to our parents, and that's your parents as well. Okay, so the next toast is our parents. Do you have the bouquets? There's two. Okay, I just have a small gift also for Cheryl's mother and Meg, my stepmother. Okay, I'm sure it's something important I have to talk about now. Okay, the next thing is, I suppose it's about time I actually started to talk about the lady in the long white dress, the one who sat over there, probably the star of the show. I have to say, in the build-up to this event, and that I've realized that whenever Cheryl was right and I was wrong, just keep quiet, and that just agree to it. Whenever she was wrong and I was right, keep my mouth shut. Okay? She has been the Godzilla or the Bridezilla of wedding planning. Okay? But it's been a pleasurable experience in a excruciating way. When we first agreed to meet, we chatted by email first of all, and when I asked her where to meet, and that she suggested we meet at McDonald's, and which isn't like the first place you'd think of for a first date. I later realized that she didn't know any landmarks in the area apart from McDonald's, and I didn't either. So we met at McDonald's, chatted. It started at lunchtime, went through into the evening. This was on a weekend. It's a weekend called a Tuesday, I think. And during this time, when we were having this conversation, I asked her, and I don't even know how this came into conversation, have you ever thrown anything at anybody? And her answer was, which, in my opinion, that means yes. So I was slightly cautious at that point, but since then I've learned that my opinions are now Cheryl's, and I'm actually lucky to have them. I got to say that I realize and I know that I am an extremely lucky man, because Cheryl, for putting up with a man like me, to live with a man like me, deserves a medal. And I don't know to this day how I managed to get her to say yes. And the thing is ever since she did say yes, all she's ever done is say no. And that, so... So, moving on to the serious part. Cheryl, I do have to say that you look absolutely stunning today, and that you look amazing, and that I will never tire of calling you my wife, and that it's an amazing privilege, and I'm tremendously proud to be able to be your husband. Okay, and I thank you very much. So what I would like to do now is to have everybody stand again one more, okay, and a toast to my wife. Okay. I'd like to toast to Cheryl. Okay, just one more toast to come. One more up and down, Dad. I'm sorry about you. Okay, the final one, okay, is for another person who's very important to us. He's actually disappeared, okay, and that is my son, our son, Ian. Okay, you've all seen him today. He was actually trying to look like me, or I was trying to look like him, I'm not sure. Okay, and he's disappeared at this moment, but he's captured my heart. He's I've made him mine, and he's made me his. Okay, and I started to see mannerisms in him, such as my humor or naughtiness or things I tell children not to do. I've started to see him doing, and I know it's me that he's replicating. And a story about him is that recently asked him at dinner time, Ian, what do you want to be when you're older? And he said, I want to be just like you. And I thought, oh, that's so nice. He said, I want a motorbike and a tattoo. And Cheryl said, that's not really what a mother wants to hear. And unfortunately, I have a motorbike and a tattoo. I'm sorry. But again, and that Ian, and that I would like to have the last toast to our son, Ian. Okay, Ian, wherever he's hiding, He did this the other day at the Murut ceremony. He disappeared at the crucial time. Okay, so finally, I'd like to come on to some thank yous, and I hope I get everybody here. I hope I don't forget people. So first and foremost, are the flower girls still here, or has it gone past the bedtime? She's coming back. Okay, I'll hang on for a little bit. Okay, so first thank you to the flower girls, who are amazing today, and again, I'll talk about them again when they come back. Okay. The second thank you, and that is to Raslin and her team, okay, over here, and who's been the wedding planner. I do apologize for all the last-minute changes, budget restrictions, changes, and more budget restrictions and change. Okay, but they've done an amazing job. If you look at what we have here today, okay, and what's been set up outside, they've been tremendous. So thank you very much to you and your team. Thank you very much to, again, Danish and Ian. Where are they? Okay, Danish. Is that him sticking? Where's Ian? You come in. And I'd like to thank Datuk Elron's guests and Datin Maria Conception's guests, and that wherever they are. Thank you very much for making the effort to come here today. It's very much appreciated. Thank you to Cheryl's colleagues from Ambank that have traveled all the way from KL over on the table over there. Thank you very much. Thank you very much to my colleagues and former ex-colleagues on the two tables here and friends there. Okay, we work for an assistance company providing medical and things like this. Actually, there's so many here, and they'll probably be so drunk. If anybody gets any calls, we won't be performing any assistance. And so if you have insurance that comes through us, I do apologize. Some other thank yous. Again, thank you to Vicky over there from Lord's Tailors. It's her that made myself and Aaron look extremely smart. Okay, Vicky is the fiancée of a colleague of mine that works for me in my company, or my company. Wow, I've just promoted myself. In our company. It was my company, I just sold it recently. Okay. Also as well, thank you to some of my guests and that have come here and traveled so far, and that we've got Cindy and Joran that have traveled from Holland, and that we've got Aaron traveled from Thailand. We've got Shirley and Julian who've traveled all the way from Australia, Scott and Sharon, wherever she's disappeared, and that they've come from all the way from Singapore. We've also got John and Imelda come from KL, and also as well Hashim and his wife Ita come over from KL. Again, it's very, very much appreciated for you guys to take this time out to jump on a plane, travel all this way at great expense, and still give us an envelope. And also Liddy as well. Sorry, I forgot Liddy, and who's our new CFO in our company, and we have to be extremely nice to her. She's the French lady over there. We'd like to say thank you very much as well to the photographers, and that's Stu and Laura. Okay, the guys here, they've done an amazing job. You've been seeing some of their work up here. Also as well to Brian and his team with the videography. Is that the correct word? I'm not sure how you got it. Videography. Okay. And so again, you'll be seeing some of their work shortly, showing the Murut ceremony. They've done an amazing job last weekend and this weekend, and I'm looking forward to seeing the completed outcome. And that if it's not good, you won't get paid. I'm joking. Okay. Also as well, thank you very much to the hotel staff. Okay, I think the hotel staff did an amazing job. They're fantastic costumes here today. The food, I have to say, has been great. I hope you agree. Also as well, I hope they're keeping your glasses full with wine and beer and anything else that you want. Yeah, okay, somebody's very happy. Good. As long as somebody's happy. Also as well to the traditional dancers. I thought and that their first performance here was amazing, and they've got a lot more to come. Okay, so please watch out on the stage here. Also as well, please after dinner, please do not disappear. There is a lot more to come, okay? There's some performances from the dancers, also some other little things happening this evening, and so I hope you all stay behind to see those. You'll also see on the tables as well, there are some table coasters, some small mats, and there are pens on the table. This is designed for you to leave comments and messages to us. It could be happy comments, or it could even be complaints. It's up to you. As long as you leave something on there, and that I'd like you to just write something and then you can leave that either on the table or leave it at the reception area as you leave, and that's so that we can have more memories of this event. Also, as I mentioned earlier, we do have a doctor in the house, and that's so if anybody wakes up tomorrow with a hangover, okay, he's in room 2123, and that he will help you out. And if you don't wake up with a hangover tomorrow, why not? Okay, one final story I have to tell you before I go. With all the stress from working out for these events, the one last weekend and this weekend, and I started to have sleepless nights. And lying on the bed the other evening, Cheryl was in the shower. I was lying there dozing in and out of consciousness. This, I don't know what you call it, an apparition or a vision appeared in front of me. It looked like a man floating in this misty, like silhouette. And then this voice suddenly said, "Shaun." He said, "Yes, it's you. I'm talking to you. Shaun." Okay. So I said, "Cheryl, can you hear this?" Nothing at all. She's busy washing her hair. I said, "Maybe I'm dreaming here." So I said, is this really happening? He said, "Yes, Shaun." He said, "I have some marriage advice for you, some marriage counseling advice." He said, "Marriage is a circle of 3 rings." I thought, I have no idea what this guy's talking about. But he said, "Marriage is a circle of 3 rings. The first one, engagement ring. The second one, wedding ring." So I'm thinking, okay, hurry up, tell me what the third one. The third one, suffering. Okay. I hope not. Anyway, just joking. So anyway, that's enough from me now, okay? I would like to thank you all again. Okay. Oh, wait, we still have some presents before we're actually... before we disappear, okay? Before we disappear, we do have some gifts to give to the Flower Girls and also to Ian and Danish. Okay. Ian's already got the gifts here. One second. Okay, so again, thank you very much to our beautiful Flower Girls today. And unfortunately, one of them's gone to bed. She is only 2 years old after all. And Sarah is here at the front. Again, 4 years old, I believe. I think I got that right. And that, again, amazing job today. Thank you very much. And thank you very much to the parents for buying their wonderful outfits and bringing them here today. So again, that's enough from me. I do thank you all again from my wife and I. Thank you very much for making this a memorable occasion. I do really appreciate everything you've done, everything that you've done to be here today. And one final comment. Terima kasih dan Aramaiti. Thank you.
bahan nomor satu untuk dunia, bukan dunia. Ini bahan terpenting sekali. Dan saya belajarnya paling tinggi inilah. Saya mati. Satu lelaki begini saja. Satu lelaki dekat-dekat sampai pukul. Satu lelaki. Bukan. Dia dekat satu lelaki. Jangan tinggal. Ini baju. Itu topi yang paling mahal. Itu topi yang boleh dapat 600 saya buat. Habis itu bulu mahal, Pak. Nampak kan? Nampak? Naikkan motor. Kau tak boleh, mana boleh kawin? Kau cakap. Baca lah, kasih sama kapal lah. Untuk kami gambarkan. Ambil rasanya. Kan kau tidak panjang.
Ya, ya.
Dia punya, dia panggil tadi kan.
the bride. Wow! So, right, ready? Okay? All right. Yeah, you can proceed. Yep.
Love in the future, not the love I lost, not the love I lost. No, 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 no.
So, those guests, please come forward. Let's try. Come, don't be shy. Let's try. As Shaun mentioned just now, don't worry about the alcohol. Let's
The sky may be starless, the night may be moonless, but deep in my heart there's a glow. For deep in my heart I know that you love me.
So we invite guests from Kuala Lumpur, Singapore, Canada, Holland, Australia. Please come forward. You better come here. Shaun been signaling here. Come on.
Love letters straight from your heart. they used to be now. Where did all the blue skies go? Poison is the wind that blows from the north and south and east. Oh, mercy, mercy me. All things ain't what they used to be now. Oil wasted on the oceans. Oh, mercy, mercy me. All things ain't what they used to be now. Radiation underground and in the sky. Animals and birds who live nearby are dying. Oh, mercy, mercy me. All things ain't what they used to be. What about this overcrowded land? How much more will you from me? Can't you stand? This shit that ice cold. Michelle fight for that white gold. This one for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpieces. Stylin', wildin', living it up in the city. Got Chuck's on with Saint Laurent. Gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. And my band bought that money. Break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Stop. Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some nigga in it. Take a sip, sign the check. Julio, get the stretch. Right to Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. If we show up, we gon' show out. Smoother than a fresh drop. Skip it. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Bitch, say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. And my band bought that money. Break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Before we leave, let me tell y'all a little something. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. I said uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you sunset and flown it, if you freak dead and own it, don't brag about it, come show me. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you sunset and flown it, well it's Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe